If we look at the next 30 years, Kaohsiung will have a network that is maybe not as extensive as Taipei, but almost.
Almost. Maybe about 110 kilometers long.
Welcome to Taiwan Talk. I'm Michael Smith, ICRT's Southern Taiwan correspondent. Kaohsiung's Red Line, running north-south, and the city's Orange Line, running east-west, opened in 2008, while the circular light rail line became fully operational in January of this year. But Kaohsiung city residents should prepare themselves for quite a bit more digging, as years of construction on various new lines are in the works, the first of which will be the Yellow Line. The Yellow Line has a green light from the central and city government, and I sat down with Kaohsiung Mass Rapid Transit Bureau Deputy Chief Engineer Kaohsiung to talk about the Yellow Line as well as plans that extend several decades into the future. Thank you for talking to ICRT. So we sometimes see in the news about the ridership levels of Kaohsiung. How are we doing? Are we making money? It's difficult.
Yeah, that's very difficult.
Is it because we need to change the culture of Kaohsiung because it's such a fangbian motorcycle scooter city?
Yes. So we try to encourage more plans to build Yellow Line or extension to make a comprehensive network for the public transportation.
So that brings us to the Yellow Line. You gave me a card just now, a commemorative card, and I can see the route of the Yellow Line. It looks like two lines, not one line.
So the Yellow Line has a Y-shaped route divided into Jiangong Minzu section and the Chengjing Wujia section, passing through major core areas in the city, including Kaohsiung, Sanmin, Linya, Xinxin, Fengshan, and the Qianzhen districts. The total route length is about 22.91 kilometers, with 23 stations, including 22 underground stations, 1 elevated station, and 1 depot. Once completed and operational, it will be provide more convenient transfer service with the red and orange lines, light rail, and the Taiwan Railway, forming a dense MRT network in the city. So only maybe about 900 meters long in the Kaohsiung district is elevated
Near the depot.
At the end of the depot.
So, okay, you're going to run this Yellow Line through Sanmin and Fengshan. Fengshan has 400,000 people living in it.
Yes.
And Sanmin is also very densely populated. The roads are really small and they're not straight and everything. How are you going to do this without creating total traffic chaos?
So during the construction of the Yellow Line MRT, effective traffic management plans will be crucial, especially in densely populated and already busy area. Prior to commencement, detailed traffic maintenance plan will be submitted to the Municipal Road Safety Committee for review and approval. Once approved, this plan will be implemented to minimize significant disruption to local traffic. Traffic management facilities will be installed to guide vehicles around the construction zones during peak traffic hours. Volunteers will be mobilized to assist with traffic control, ensuring drivers adhere to signage and markings to promote safe driving practices. For those affected by construction, alternative routes will be planned to facilitate public passage.
Okay, but let's be honest. There's no way that we can avoid a bit of difficulty.
Yes.
This is going to be a little painful.
Yes. So we will implement traffic management strategies.
How many years is this going to take?
About 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
And when is the construction beginning?
Next year.
Originally, they said it was this year, and now it's next year?
We will start the work this year. But from the beginning, we will have small area work. Maybe
preparation work. And
yes, and the next year will be
major construction.
Yes.
What side are you going to start at? Are you going to start from the Kaohsiung side and work this way, or both at the same time?
Well, from the Kaohsiung way.
And then there will be a fork, and one fork will lead towards the Fengshan and Wujia area.
Yes.
And the other goes to the cruise ship by the
terminal.
By the New Asia Bay.
Yes.
So realistically, you said 6 years, but we have a habit in Taiwan. It's not just Kaohsiung, everywhere. We have a habit of not sticking to those plans because they sometimes are not very realistic. Do you really think we can finish this in 6 years?
Yes. The construction of the Yellow Line is currently progressing with detailed design work underway. The city government is actively supervising the project consultants and contractors to achieve the goal of completion and opening by 2028. In recent years, factors such as Russia-Ukraine conflict, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the return of Taiwanese businesses to invest in factory construction has led to shortage of labor and materials in the construction industry domestically. This has resulted in frequent tender cancellations for major construction projects. Given the current shortage in Taiwan's construction market, many construction firms are adopting cautious approaches to handle large-scale and long-term project bids.
So when will we start to, people in Kaohsiung, when will we start to notice significant construction? Will it be the first quarter of 2025?
Yes.
We'll start to see roads being dug up and that kind of thing.
Yes.
The Kaohsiung MRT right now, you have to go down quite far.
Maybe 20 to 30 meters.
And the reason for that is because we have so many pipes, or what is the reason?
Because the Taiwan Railway has already underground.
Okay.
And we must go through deeper.
Right. So in some ways, this is a bigger challenge than even the ones they are building in Taipei.
Yes, yes.
And then looking to the future, the distant future, we are talking about even more lines, like the Purple Line.
Yes.
Is this a realistic thing that is likely to be approved?
Yes, it will be soon approved by the Executive Yuan.
Executive Yuan, and budgets is like half Kaohsiung, half central government.
Maybe 60% from central government and 40% from Kaohsiung.
And then you were talking about the extensions to Pingdong and up to the border of Tainan.
Tainan.
To Pingdong City, or further than Pingdong City.
Because high-speed rail will go from Yanchao to the northern part of the Pingdong. So the southern part of the Pingdong didn't have any public transportation. So they need to connect our red line.
What area of Pingdong? The new hospital area?
Donggang.
Donggang. Okay. So Donggang is not Pingdong City. It's a different part of Pingdong County, right?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, over to Donggang. So from Lingyuan, continuing to Donggang.
Yes.
That would be very useful for many people.
Because now Taiwan Railway is from Pingdong to Chaozhou.
Right.
So the southern part of the Pingdong, like Donggang, they don't have any public transportation network. So
you will need to build a bridge?
Yes, and connect to Lingyuan and then go through our red line.
Right.
And so they can go to the high-speed rail station.
Right. When is the approximate completion date for the connection to?
So it's still under planning. So not approved by the central government.
So probably at least 10 more years.
Maybe 10 to 15.
10 to 15 years.
Yes.
And the other way, the extension line past Gangshan going north, that is already approved.
It's already approved and now it's under construction.
Right. So basically, the big picture, if we look at the next 30 years, is Kaohsiung will have a network that is maybe not as extensive as Taipei, but almost.
Maybe about 110 kilometers long track network.
So you are going to be very busy for a long time.
Yes.
Off mic, I asked Director Jiang if a change of administration, as we saw in 2018 with the election of Han Kuo-yu, who suspended the light rail for 1.5 years, might change the Yellow Line plans, and he said it would be highly unlikely, as this is a much bigger project, and contracts have already been signed, payments made, etc. Jiang also noted that in his view, the majority of people in Kaohsiung support this new underground Yellow Line, and he said his bureau is determined to see it finished by 2028. Thanks for listening to Taiwan Talk. I'm South Taiwan ICRT reporter Michael Smith.